Welcome in. This is our 5:30 p.m. flow. It's a 45-minute class, and today we're focusing on back bending. So really opening our heart, creating space, and connecting to our emotional body and embodying everything that our heart represents. So we'll get started in just about 8 minutes here. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, getting ready for class. Grab some water if you have some, cool. If you don't, bring a water bottle or a cup or something next to you. You'll need it during class. Also, I'm using a blanket for my knees for some support. We have lots of low lunge and tabletop today, so having the extra support there, the cushion for your knees if they're sensitive, is always great. Hey y'all. So for this class as well, if you'd like to groove while you move, dance while you flow, jam out, and get your body going, I have a playlist that I made specifically for this class. It's called Flow Into the Heart, I believe. It's on my Spotify. You just Google or search Kiana 8A, Kiana, the number 8, the letter A, and it should be my first public playlist I just put up. It's a picture of the word love, and it's a 46-minute playlist. It's really groovy, great tunes for connecting to our heart space and finding length through the front body. If you can't find it on Spotify, go to my Instagram. It's on my stories. My handle is Kiana Sabrie, Kiana Sabrie, and you'll just click my story until you find the playlist, and it's there. Boom. Hey y'all. I see 5-6 people up. If you're just now tuning in, we're starting class in a few minutes. I need to close my window. We'll hear. If I didn't close that window, we'd hear all the birds and their mating calls. I got woken up to a bird screaming outside my window today. It wasn't a pretty scream chirp either. It was pretty obnoxious. I'm like, if you're trying to get a woman that way, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Hey, welcome. Cool. Making sure that this is popping up on our website. happening? Woohoo! If you're just now tuning in, welcome to the 5:30 p.m. Vinyasa Flow. This is a 45-minute class. I have a playlist for you. It's on my Spotify. It's the first public one. I think it's called Flow into the Heart. If you can't find my Spotify, go to my Instagram. It's on my story. My handle is Kiana Sabri. And you just click my story a few times until the playlist pops up. You click on the playlist and it should send you to Spotify if you have that. If you don't have Spotify, you're like, that seems like too much work. Just put on any music that you like. Yeah. This is a heart-opening practice. We're connecting to our heart space, lengthening the front body, strengthening the back body, and it's going to be hopefully you feel really great after this class. Let me see what time it is. I think we're just about to get started, y'all. Cool. We will get started. It's 5:27 now, so I'll be just a few minutes early. We'll end on time. I want to show you this book that I've been reading. It's called The Power of Now. It's amazing if you need some reassurance, if you need some guide and some tools to help you and support you during this time. It's definitely helped me, and a lot of this just rings true to me and my experience. And also this practice we're moving through today, it's a lot of what my personal practice has been like the past week or so. So let's dive right in, y'all. We'll start in Sukhasana, a comfortable seat. If you prefer to sit on your heels, on your shins, you can do that as well. And if you'd like to take a blanket, I'm actually going to turn this sideways. Can I actually? I don't know if I'm able to. Let me check. Oh, it's locked. I'm not able to. Oopsie. Well, we'll just keep it like this. You should be able to see most of my mat. If you need to switch your phone around, do what you gotta do so you can see me right away. All right, y'all. So we'll start in this comfortable seat. And you'll bring your hands to your knees, your thighs, and palms face up as a symbol of opening and receiving. And close down your eyes. Balance the crown of your head over your shoulders over your base, so you can feel your spine as a long stream of energy. As you feel your sit bones root down into the earth below you, and you feel the crown of your head extend up towards the sky. And find you right here in the center, between the sky and the earth. This present moment that you're in. Your home, your body, and your breath. And begin to deepen your breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And take your time through each round as you work to shape out a balanced, smooth length breath. So your inhale, exhale are the same. With every inhale, feel your rib cage expand in all directions. And as you exhale, just feel your body soften down and arrive here on your mat. Take 2 to 3 more rounds of this expansive and balancing breath. As you arrive here, as you find your place here. And what does it mean to you to fully embody everything that your heart is and everything that your heart represents? Love, compassion, joy, and happiness. You can keep your eyes closed or blink your eyes open, and as you inhale, slowly sweep your arms out and overhead. Get long through your sides. Exhale, release, bring your hands by your hips. Again, inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, release, bring your hands by your hips. Again, inhale, reach your arms up. Now as you exhale, find a side stretch to the right. Bring your right hand or fingertips to the ground and stretch your left arm overhead. Palm faces the earth. Or root down more into your left sit bone. As you inhale, twist your heart and your gaze up. And as you exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee as you round into your back slightly. Grip your knee tight and inhale, swoosh your right arm forward, then overhead to the left. So you pull your right fingertips to the left as you grip your right knee with your left hand. Root down into your right sit bone now. Inhale, twist your heart up, look up. Exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee. So your arms are crossed in front of your body. And you're trying to grab your knees the best you can. Tuck your chin. And inhale, cactus your arms open. Lift your heart and your gaze. Sit tall. Exhale, round your back as you push your hands forward and come to your upper butt. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Sit tall. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Left hand to the ground. Stretch your right arm overhead. Palm faces the earth. Root down into your right sit bone. Inhale, twist your heart to the sky. Exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee, round into your back. And inhale, swoosh your left arm forward, then overhead to the right for a side stretch. Grip your left knee and stretch your left fingertips over to the right. Inhale, twist your heart up. Exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee as you round through your back. Inhale, cactus your arms open, lift your heart and your gaze. Exhale, push your hands forward, round your spine, tuck your chin. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. And just set your intention for your practice today, eyes opened or closed. What would you like to bring forth into your life, into your world? What would you like to let go of? So with today's practice, give your fullest attention to whatever the moment presents to you. Give your fullest attention to whatever this moment presents to you. And blink your eyes open. Let's come forward to tabletop, hands and knees. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and just press the tops of your feet down into the ground. And inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down, lift your heart and your tailbone. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your chin to your chest as you round your spine. Inhale, cow. Roll your shoulders back. Exaggerate the movement as you lift your tail higher. Exhale, cat pose. Round your back. Again, inhale, cow. Sit bones and your chest to the sky. Exhale, cat pose. Round and activate your core. Inhale, neutral spine. And stay here as you exhale. We'll find just a few rounds of wrist stretches. So we also have some side plank today. Just bringing some awareness into the wrists is nice. So turn your fingers out right and left. So your inner palms or your inner wrists face each other. And just start to rock it side to side. Be gentle, spread your fingers and root down through each corner of both of your hands. And find a stopping place in center. Then turn your fingers back towards your knees. And they don't have to turn all the way back. They might go out to the sides a little bit. And you can stay here. If you feel pain, just go out to the sides like we just were. If you're doing okay, start to lean back into your knees, your hips a little bit. And shift your body weight forward again. Do this a couple times. Lean back and forward. And how is your breath? Nice, y'all. Then slowly unwind, come through center, turn your fingers forward. And now keep your left hand where it is and bring the top of your right hand to the ground so your fingers point back towards your right knee. Stay here, or again, send your weight back just a little bit and then forward again. Do this about 2 to 3 times. Back and forward. And release. Bring your right palm to the ground. We'll switch sides. Bring the top of your left hand to your mat. Fingers point back to your knee. And start to rock it forwards and backwards a few times. And notice which forearm is tighter. Which forearm has more sensation and less sensation. And slowly release both palms to the earth. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, send your hips up and back. Start to pedal into your feet. Sway your hips side to side, a little bit of yoga boogie. And look at your hands. Make sure they're about shoulder width apart. Check your feet. They're about hip width apart. And your focus point is between your shin bones. And find a stopping place in your downward dog. Push your fingers down and away from the ground. Flatten through your back. So lift your tailbone higher. And inhale, plank. Roll it forward. Exhale, downward dog. Roll it back. Again, inhale, plank, roll forward, lengthen your sternum to the front of your mat. Exhale, downward dog. One more, inhale, plank. Stay in plank as you exhale. Inhale, lift your heels a little bit higher. Now as you exhale, lower your knees to the ground, your chest to the ground, and then your chin. So bend your elbows back like chaturanga and hug your elbows to your side ribs. Push your heart down as you lift your tail up and go slow. Then inhale, cobra. Slide your heart through. Bring your belly and the tops of your feet to the earth. Exhale, release lower. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we'll move through that again, this 8-point vinyasa. 8 points because we have our hands, our knees, our feet, and our chest and chin on the ground. So let's do that. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, then chin. Puff your heart forward, hug your elbows and draw your shoulders back. Inhale, cobra, slide it through, lift your chest, pull your belly in. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more, inhale, plank. Exhale, knees down, chest, then chin, elbows in, shoulders back. Inhale, cobra, slide it through. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal into your feet. Boogie your hips right and left a couple times. And find a stopping place in your downward facing dog. Your ears are in alignment with your arm bones. Your tailbone is lifted. Pull your lower belly in as you press your heels down towards your back. Nice. And inhale, lift your heels as high as you can. Come up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, push your heels down into the ground. Inhale, lift your heels high, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet to your hands, standing forward fold at the front of your mat. Soften your knees, rest your belly on your thighs, and you can shake your head yes and no a couple times. And your hips and your ankles are in one line, so you may need to shift forward just a bit. And as you inhale, halfway lift, palms to your shins, flatten your back. Exhale, fold it down. One more, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, sweep your arms to the sky, palms touch overhead. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart. Release your hands by your sides, Tadasana. How are y'all doing, all right? I wish I could see you. All right, let's keep flowing. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, standing forward fold. Lead with your heart, soften your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, get long. Exhale, plank, step it back. And inhale in your plank. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, then your chin. So this is not in any way a chaturanga or trying to get you to chaturanga. This is really working back bend. Inhale, cobra, slide your heart forward and through. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Now inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Stay as you exhale, point your toes to the ground and balance out your hips. Push your fingertips down and away from the ground. Inhale, lift your right leg higher. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, lift your hips, shift forward. Inhale, kick up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your nose, lift your hips high, then step your foot between your hands, drop your back knee down, and come up onto your fingertips. Your back toes can stay tucked, or if you want to untuck them, you can. And we'll inhale to a cow tilt. So lift your heart like cow, send your hips down as you puff up your chest. Stay as you exhale. Take one more breath and shoulders back, heart forward. Exhale, standing forward, fold. Step your back foot up to meet your front foot, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, cactus your arms to the sides, lift your heart and your gaze. You may even soften your knees. Take one more breath in here, lift your chest. Stay as you exhale, bend your knees a little bit more. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank, step back. Inhale. Exhale, lower knees, chest, then chin, elbows in. Lift your tail and bring your chest down and forward. Inhale, cobra, slide through, lift your heart, activate your back muscles. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Stay as you exhale, toes point down. Inhale, lift your leg a little higher. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose, shift forward. Inhale, kick up and back. Exhale, knee to your nose, lift your hips high, step your foot through. Drop your back knee, toes tucked or untucked. Come up onto your fingertips. Inhale for a cow tilt. Lift your heart, send your hips down towards the earth. Stay as you exhale. Again, inhale, lift your chest higher. Exhale, standing forward, fold. Step into your left foot as you bring your right foot up to meet your left. Fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. And release Tadasana, hands by your sides. Just take a moment, your eyes opened or closed. Bring your awareness inward. So as soon as you honor the present moment, any unhappinesses, any struggles dissolve, and life begins to flow with joy and ease when you can honor the present moment. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Nice, release your hands by your sides. Now step your feet together, your heels and your toes touch. Inhale, reach your arms up. And stay here as you exhale, find steeple grip. So interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs, squeeze your arm bones to your ears. As you inhale, lift up, stretch up. So what I mean by that is, can you lift the tips of your shoulder blades up and away from your lower back? Inhale. Exhale, side bend to the right. And you might push your hips to the left. But as you side bend, can you also lift your right side body, your right rib cage up in space, and find that space between your ribs and your hip to be open. Squeeze your arms to your ears, root down more through your left foot, pull your lower belly in. Now wrap your right armpit forward so your left shoulder is right above your right. Inhale, rise up, reach up, lengthen. Exhale, side bend to the left, squeeze your arms to your ears. Root down into the earth through your right foot. Belly in, chest up as you wrap your left armpit forward. Breathe, y'all, you got it. It's fiery tonight. Reach, push, inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, cactus your arms, open your chest. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. And then interlace your fingers behind your lower back and open up your feet about hip-width distance apart. Find a slight bend into your knees. Keep your palms together as you hug your elbows in. And as you inhale, start to pull your fists down towards your feet. Lift your chest and your gaze. Exhale, standing forward, fold. Keep your bind and bend your knees until your belly touches your thighs. Relax your head. So first, we're looking for the compression, but also the heart and shoulder stretch. Keep your palms together, belly and thighs are glued together. Now lift your tail up and start to work your knees back as your legs straighten. Is this hard? Heck yeah, it's hard. Now lift your shoulders, forehead to your shins, compress and straighten. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sit low, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, standing forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank, step back. Inhale. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin, elbows in, tail up, chest down. Inhale, cobra, slide through. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now stay in your downward facing dog. You got 2 to 3 rounds of breath here. It's getting dark. your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your right knee, stack, open your hips. Wiggle your toes, roll your ankle. And inhale, three-legged dog, square your hips to the ground. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose, lift your hips high, step your foot between your hands, drop your back knee, and you can untuck your toes. Now interlace your fingers and bring your palms to the top of your right thigh. And lift and collect within your pelvic floor. Draw your lower belly in and squeeze your inner thighs together. Nice. Now as you inhale, start to lift your chest. Stay as you exhale, sit deeper in your lunge. Make sure your right knee is above your ankle slightly forward past your knee. You start to feel it in your left front thigh, hip flexors. Now start to push into your right thigh. Inhale, lift your chest as you work to straighten into your arms. And when you do that, activate your core a whole bunch more so you don't feel any pain in your low back. Keep your lower back long by firing up your belly. Oh yeah, breathe. Inhale. Stay as you exhale, push into your thigh. And inhale, unwind, rise up through center. Exhale, hands to the earth, half splits. Start to straighten into your right leg, flex your right toes. Your fingertips on the ground or palms. If you have blocks, cool, use your blocks. Push your right hip back in alignment with your left hip. Now, my right knee's gonna bend just a little bit. My hamstrings are tight. And we're also gonna find a back bend as we fold and get to the hamstrings. So like we did in cat and cow, I want you to find that cow tilt. So lift your heart like cow, lift your tailbone, pull your lower belly in. So keep the compression, belly and thigh as you lift your chest and find some back body engagement. So instead of a round like cat, can you find the cow? And breathe. Can you honor the present moment? Exactly how it is. Feel your space, feel your body, hear the sounds around you. Nice, y'all. And bend into your right knee, ground your foot, plant your hands to the ground, step back, plank. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees down, chest down, and chin. Hug your elbows, lift your tail, chest to the earth, chin to the earth. Inhale, cobra, push through, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath. Find a smooth and balanced length. Feel your heart space. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend your left knee, stack, open your hips, wiggle your toes maybe, roll your ankle. And inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your nose, lift your hips high, step your foot through, drop your back knee, toes tucked or untucked, interlace your fingers and bring your palms to the top of your left thigh, so elbows out to the sides. Lift and collect within your pelvic floor, lower belly in, inner thighs squeeze together and up. Inhale, lift your chest, puff it forward. Stay as you exhale, sit deeper in your left leg. Left knee, ankle in one line, or knee slightly forward past your ankle. And then feel your back foot. Can you extend if your toes are untucked? Extend your right big toe straight back so it's in alignment with your knee, all the way up to your hip. Now start to push into your left thigh as you get your elbows to straighten, open your chest more, lower belly in. The more you fire up your core, the less you feel it in your low back. Work the back bend from your mid-back, the back of your heart instead of your low back. Inhale, lift. Stay as you exhale, be with it. Inhale, unwind, come through center. Exhale, half splits, hands to the earth, straight into your left leg, flex your toes to your face. Remember, you can bend into your knee, you can always grab your blocks if you have them. 2 hips, 1 line. Now find that same cow tilt here with your spine. Lift your heart and your tailbone, puff your chest to the front of your mat as you find the compression with your belly on your left thigh. Breathe. Find balance. Great job, y'all. Bend into your knee, ground your foot, hands to the earth. Inhale. Exhale, step back, plank. Inhale. Exhale, knees down, chest down, and chin. So tailbone up, chest to the earth, lower belly in. Inhale, cobra, slide through, lift up. Now stay in cobra as you exhale. Press the tops of your feet down, your hips down, then fire up your lower belly. Lift it off the earth if you can. Inhale. Stay as you exhale. Now you may start to hover your hands off your mat. From here, bring your fingertips to the backs of your earlobes or the back of your head and lift your chest, push it forward. Lower belly in, legs and feet to the earth. Inhale, lift higher. Stay as you exhale. Now inhale, reach your arms forward for locust variation, palms parallel, feet stay on the earth. One more breath and lift. Exhale, release. Bring your forearms out in front of you, parallel to the front of your mat. One can be on the other one, or one in front of the other one. Take your gaze to the right, left ear on your arms, and soften down. If it feels good to make some sighs here, sigh it out. Feel your body on the ground. Feel your heart beat. And take your gaze to the left, balance it out. And bring your hands to the ground under your shoulders. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath and lengthen your spine. Stay as you exhale. And bring your thumbs together at the center of your mat. Thumbs touch. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, Malasana Yogi Squat. Step or hop your feet outside of your hands. Hands together in front of your heart. Push your elbows into your knees. Squeeze your knees into your elbows. Now, can you lengthen your heart as you push your tailbone back towards the back of your mat? So find the length through your spine, the natural curve through your lower back, lower belly in. Stay here in Yogi Squat, or if you'd like to take Bakasana Crow Pose, now is your time to fly, baby. Hands to the earth under your shoulders. Look forward, shift forward. Notice how I keep the Yogi Squat stance, and all I'm doing is bring my hands to the ground. You can take this option if you have any injury to your knees, or take knees to the tips of your triceps, almost up into your armpits. You look forward, shift forward so much until the only thing you can do is come up onto your tippy toes and trust. Lift your feet, or don't. Maybe you fall and eat your mat. If you do, that's okay. Inhale. And exhale, feet to the earth, hands to your heart, Yogi Squat. All right, hands to the ground. Inhale, we'll find a standing forward fold. So lift your hips, turn your toes forward, parallel to the sides of your mat. And it can be a little wider forward fold. Soften your knees, grab opposite elbows, and sway side to side. As you go one way, the opposite leg may straighten. It might not, and that's cool. I'm giving you options here. What can you do in your practice right now that brings support into your body and your practice? And find a stopping place. Inhale, halfway lift. Scoot your feet hip width distance apart. Exhale, fold it down. One more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it down. And inhale, sweep your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. We got one more flow, y'all. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank, step it back. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, lower your knees, your chest, and your chin like we've been doing. Elbows back, chest forward and down. Inhale, cobra, slide it through. Exhale, release. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose, lift your hips, step it through. Drop your back knee, but keep your back toes tucked. Inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, low lunge. Exhale, airplane lunge. Sweep your arms back, palms face down, and lift your back knee up off the earth. So think crescent legs and airplane upper body. Squeeze your pinky fingers together, push your chest forward. Then inhale, sweep your arms to the sky, crescent lunge. And arrive here as you exhale, pull your belly in. So we'll move into a different side stretch. It's the same thing we did in our seated side stretch where we grab the opposite thigh or knee. So bring your left hand to the top of your right thigh. Maybe you grab the outside of your thigh. It can be, I would say, closer up towards your hip. As you inhale, lengthen your right fingertips to the sky. As you exhale, side bend over to the left. Pull your lower belly in. Root down through your feet and draw them together and up. And inhale, rise up through center, left arm to the sky too. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your chest. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, runner's lunge, hands to the earth, frame your right foot. Inhale, runner's lunge, twist right arm to the sky. Exhale, cactus your right arm, twist your chest to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the ground, left knee to the ground, three-legged tabletop, or one-legged tabletop. Maybe if you have 3 legs, slide your right leg straight back, parallel to the earth. Left toes can be tucked or untucked. It helps me to balance with my toes tucked. Then extend your left arm straight forward. Inhale. Exhale, cactus your left arm to the left and bend your right knee, foot to the sky. If you know my classes, you know where we're going. Inhale, lift your left arm and your right thigh higher in space. Stay as you exhale, belly in. Inhale, lift them a little higher. Stay as you exhale, belly in. One more breath and lift up. Exhale, tiger pose. Grab a hold of the inside edge of your right foot with your left hand. Take your gaze forward. Push your chest up like cow and start to kick up and back into your left hand. Lower belly in. Breathe. Yeah, buddy. Now smile. You look good. Inhale, re-extend, left arm forward, right leg straight back. Exhale, left hand to the ground, draw your right knee to your nose. Inhale, re-extend your right leg. Now as you exhale, just bring your right leg out to the right, so in alignment with your hip, and drop your foot to the ground. So your ankle and your hip are in one line, out to the left, or out to the right, sorry. And let's just start to rock your hips forward and backwards. So having your left toes tucked here can be nice. Let's bring some awareness into your right inner thigh. And find a stopping place here. Extend your tailbone back. Now start to walk your hands over to the left, past your mat, all the way until your left hand comes under your left shoulder. Fingers point out to the left. And inhale, sweep your right arm overhead as you reach towards the left side of your room. And your right toes can be on the ground, or you can start to flex and point your right toes to the right. So toes can point to the right or toes point forward towards the front of your mat. Your choice. Take a deep breath into your right side body. And as you exhale, slowly unwind both hands to the ground as you walk them to the center of your mat. And inhale, lift your right leg and slide it straight back parallel to your mat. Inhale here, exhale, draw your right knee to your nose. Inhale, re-extend your right leg. Exhale, three-legged dog. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee. Push your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bend your right knee, stack open your hips. Stay here or flip your dog for wild thing. If you flip your dog, please make sure you don't hit a coffee table or a person or a thing next to you. Look at your surroundings. Let love in as you open your heart. Be with it. Embody the present moment. Inhale, three-legged dog. Make your way around. Exhale, bring your right knee to your nose. And stay here, moving into a variation of side plank. Inhale, open your left arm to the sky. Ground your left foot completely. So keep your right knee hovered or drop your right knee to the ground in your foot. If you'd like to take another variation here, you can grab the outside edge of your right foot with your left hand. Kick your right foot towards the front of your mat as you find this twist as you open and stretch your left side body. And slowly release your foot. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward dog. Whoo, inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. 2 rounds of breath in your child's pose. If you'd like to bring your hands down by your hips, palms up. Soften into your shoulders, you can do that. Or sit on your heels. If water is calling to you, drink some water. I'll be right back. Ooh, feels like Black Swan in here already. If I turn the AC on, you won't be able to hear me. So I bet it's The heat's pumping up. We got one more flow, one more side to go. Focus on your breath, focus on the moment, and embodying your heart. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose, hips up, step through, drop your back knee, but keep your toes tucked. Inhale, sweep your arms up, low lunge. Exhale, airplane lunge. Sweep your arms back, palms down, and lift your right knee. Fire up your right thigh. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach your arms up. And arrive here as you exhale. Pull your lower belly in. Draw your inner thighs together. And we'll find that same side stretch. Right hand comes to the top of your left thigh. Maybe you grab the outside of your thigh with your fingers. And grip it tight, closer up towards your head. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Find your balance. Belly in, squeeze your thighs. Inhale, rise up through center. Right arm up, 2. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, runner's lunge, hands to the ground. Inhale, runner's lunge, twist left arm to the sky. Exhale, cactus your left arm, twist your heart up. Inhale. Exhale, left hand to the ground, right knee to the ground, one leg tabletop. Slide your left leg back parallel to your mat, right toes tucked or untucked. Inhale, extend your right arm forward. Exhale, bend your left knee foot to the sky, cactus your right arm to the right. Find one spot to focus on, either on the ground or slightly forward. Inhale, lift your limbs higher. Stay as you exhale, lower belly in. Inhale, lift higher, work the back bend from the back of your heart. Stay as you exhale. Take one more breath and lift up. Exhale, tiger pose. Grab a hold of your left foot, inside or outside. I like inside better with your right hand, really your choice. Belly in, chest forward and up. Cake up, cake back, and breathe. Now smile, you look good. Inhale, re-extend, right arm forward, left leg back. Exhale, right hand down, pull your left knee to your nose. Inhale, re-extend your left leg. Exhale, draw your left knee directly out to the left in alignment with your hip, then drop your foot to the ground. So ankle and hip, one line. Right toes tucked now. Start to rock it, forwards and backwards. Bring some awareness into your left inner thigh, groin. And find a stopping place here. Extend your tail back and walk your hands over to the right, past your mat until your right hand comes under your shoulder in alignment with your knee. And your right fingers point out to the right. Swoosh your left fingertips overhead to the right for a side stretch. It's almost like a modified side plank, slightly different. So your left toes point forward or point and flex them to the left. Twist your heart up, belly in, and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, left hand to the ground, slowly unwind, walk your hands through center, and lift your left leg. Inhale, extend it straight back parallel to your mat. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, re-extend your leg. Exhale, three-legged dog. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee. Exhale, bend your left knee, stack, open your hips. Stay here or flip your dog for wild thing. Listen to your body. Chest up, gaze up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, side plank, right arm to the sky. Keep your left leg hovered, pull it in towards your chest. Stay here, drop it down. Or option C, grab a hold of the outside edge of your left foot with your right hand. Kick your left foot to the front of your mat and twist your heart to the sky. Breathe. And slowly release your foot. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. 2 rounds of breath. You did it, both sides. Heart opening. Front body expanding. Back body activation. With your next inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. I don't know if I said inhale, exhale, but we'll inhale to tabletop again. And exhale to child's pose. One more inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. And inhale, Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Hug elbows in, push chest forward, lift your tailbone up. And now we'll stay here. If this is not an option for your body, or if you feel pain in your shoulders or your neck, take puppy pose instead. If you're in your knees, chest, and chin, stay here. Belly in, heart forward, shoulders plugged back. Stay here, or start to hover your hands and slide them back. Stay here, or you may interlace your fingers behind your back, palms together. Lift your hands towards the sky, belly in. Breathe into your heart, out into the earth. And slowly release, hands to the ground under your shoulders. Inhale, cobra, slide through, lift your chest, feet on the ground. Exhale, release, take your gaze to the right. Hands by your hips, palms face up. And soften down. Sigh if it feels good. Moan if it feels good. Laugh or cry if that is what your body is asking here. Take your gaze to the left. Can you honor the present moment and everything that is right here, right now? Hands under your shoulders, inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, come to stand up on your knees. Press the tops of your feet, your shin bones to the ground. We have one last back bend, I promise. It's called Ustrasana, camel pose, but we're actually gonna do it a little differently. So if it's accessible for your wrists and your hands to do this, I want you to bring your hands to your lower back, but fingers point up and your wrists point down, so it looks like this. You wanna bring your fingertips just to your back ribs, the very bottom back rib, if you can feel that. Push your palms there. If you're like, yeah, right, I'm about to bring my wrists, just bring your hands, fingers point down. If you have your fingers point up, let's do a little work here to lengthen the low back and get the back bend into the chest and the back of your heart. So inhale, lift your chest, hug your elbows in. Exhale, lift your gaze, follow the ceiling to the wall behind you. Pull your lower belly in. Now without physically moving your hands, push them into your low back and energetically pull down on your skin as you lift your chest higher and draw your thigh bones back. Lift your chest, take your gaze back and breathe. Pull and lift. Pull and lift. And inhale, unwind, rise up, release your hands. Exhale, come to sit on your heels or your shins and roll out your wrists, your hands. Whew. You back bending up in here tonight. And just notice what arises here. Feel your heart space. Maybe you feel this burst of gratitude, of love for your existence. Maybe you feel some deeper, heavier emotions. Maybe it's sadness or something that you're unfamiliar with. Just sit with whatever comes up. That's all your body and those deeper pieces of yourself are asking. Some time for you to sit with whatever is going on internally. And when we pull and tug on the heart space without asking, or maybe today we always ask, but without asking internally through a physical practice, a mindfulness practice, we're getting into that. We're connecting to those deeper pieces and asking, hey, what do you need? How do you feel? All right, let's come to downward facing dog. Let's cool it down, y'all. Lengthen your tailbone to the sky, lower belly in. Press your fingertips down and away from the ground. Notice how much more space there is within your torso. And inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, step or jump through to a seat. slide your legs forward. I always like to take a blanket and fold it up a couple inches, a couple levels, and just slide that underneath my sit bones. It helps my hips and my hamstrings. If you have any props, use them. Now grab your glute muscles and pull them out and back so your hip points come forward more. Flex your toes, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, seated forward fold, out and over your legs. Grab a hold of your feet, your ankles or your shins. Now we'll find that same cow tilt just for a moment. So instead of a rounding through the back, can you lift your heart, extend your tailbone back, take a deep breath in, chest forward. Exhale, fold it down. 3 rounds of breath. After all of the expansive energy, the outgoingness, the energy energizing, now we're moving inward. Now we're diving in. Take one more deep breath into your back body. Stay as you exhale, let it go. And bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, slowly walk yourself up to a seat. Exhale at the top. And bring your hands underneath your shoulders, just beside your hips. Fingers point forward. If you have a long torso and short arms like me, you may just bring your fingers and the balls of your hands to the ground. That's cool too. We're just working to lengthen our spine for staff pose. Flex your toes so much that you start to hover the heels, your heels off the ground, and we'll go. Push down into the earth. Sit tall, lengthen your spine, flex your feet, tailbone down, crown of your head up. Belly in, lift, lengthen, push, flex. Inhale. Exhale, soften. Nice, y'all. Slide whatever props you have underneath you out and lower down to your back because you made it. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side a couple times. Place your right hand on your right knee, left hand on your left knee. As you inhale, slowly push your knees forward just until your arms straighten. Exhale, pull your knees into your body. Again, inhale, push them forward. Exhale, pull them in. One more, inhale, push them forward. Exhale, pull them in. Bring your arms out into a T, palms face down. Lift your shins parallel from your mat. And inhale, lift your hips, bump them over to the left. Exhale, twist your knees to the right. Take your gaze to the left. Close down your eyes, press your left shoulder blade into your mat. If you'd like to take a prop in between your knees or underneath your right knee, if your knee doesn't come to the ground and you feel any tension in your spine, please do that. Inhale, pull your knees up through center. Use your core. Lift and shift your hips to the right. Exhale, twist your knees down to the left. Take your gaze to the right and close your eyes. If you already did this side, balance it out. Again, you can always take a blanket or a pillow or a block under between your knees and just be as you soften. Back bends are the hardest form of asana for me and my body. It could be from my past and all of the tension and tightness that I store around my heart and my psoas, the two most emotional muscles of the body. It could also be from just the way my body was designed, with very little thoracic mobility or mid-back mobility. And a lot of us have difficulty back bending from that place. My goal during this time at home is to find a deeper back bend practice, to get my heart open, to step into that vulnerability. Inhale, pull your legs up through center. Exhale, feet on the ground. Lift and shift your hips until you find your neutral spine. And hug your knees into your chest. One more. Inhale, squeeze them. Exhale, release Shavasana. Extend your legs out in front of you. Let your toes fall open. Hands by your sides, palms face up. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Fill up your body with breath, with prana, with life force. Every nook, every cranny, every piece. Inhale a little bit more.
Take a soft, audible sigh as you let everything go. Let your body find its natural rhythm of breath. Feel your physical body soften down into the earth below you. Feel the gentle push of gravity sink you down deeper to your mat. And give yourself this time, this moment right here, to just be, to just rest. Because you deserve it. And please feel free to stay here and rest in your Shavasana for as long as you need to, for as long as it's calling to you. You can close out practice with me right here in your Shavasana. If you are ready to reawaken, you can very slowly begin to deepen your breath as you move your awareness back within your body. And start to wiggle your fingers, your toes, and roll into your wrists, your ankles. And bend your knees, plant your feet on the ground, and roll over to your right side. You can press yourself up to a seat. If you're still in Shavasana, stay there. If you're in your seat, bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand over your left hand. With your eyes closed, just take this moment to embrace yourself, to feel gratitude in your heart, to feel joy in your heart for your life, for your breath, for your body, for this moment. In this moment right here, not the next one, not the one before, this one right here, this is where happiness lives. This is where your life is. So thank yourself for taking this time here out of your day to connect with every moment in your practice with mindfulness, with awareness, and love. And from my heart to yours, namaste. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me in your practice today. If you have the means to donate for this class, it would be so amazing if you could do that. We love you, and all of your donations go to our teacher relief fund to keep us going and to keep these classes on all of these platforms available to you guys. So if you do have the means to donate, please donate. And if you want to follow me on my social media, I have an Instagram account that I stay really regularly posting my classes, the events I have going on. I also have my own YouTube channel with YouTube classes, yoga classes that are shorter, that I am slowly working classes in every other day-ish. So if you want to check out my YouTube channel as well, you can find all of that on my Instagram page. In my bio, my name on Instagram is Kiana Sabrie, Kiana Sabrie. I love you, and I don't know who all is on here, but if you took my class, you can always send me a DM and let me know how it made you feel.
if you liked it, if you didn't. You can post something, a picture of you and your mat and your setup, and I can repost it on my Instagram if that's something that you want to do. If you have any questions or anything, reach out to us. We are here for you. I am here for you. And until I see you again or practice with you virtually, I will be on the internet, so you can reach out at any time. Also, I'm teaching Black Swan Yoga YouTube Live 5:30 p.m. on Wednesday 5:30, and then Friday 10:30 a.m. So keep practicing. We have the same back bend hard opening class for the rest of this week. So join in. Peace out, y'all.